to introduce our first speaker, who is Neetu Rishi. She is Mrs. India Universe 2023. She is the founder of the Success Door and creator of the Fly, the first Love Yourself showcase. So please welcome Neetu Rishi to the stage.
All right. Good evening. Good afternoon, everyone. Yay! Happy Mother's Day to all of you. All the moms and all the dads as well. I know everybody has a contribution. Okay, so first of all, heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Yanli and Tatiana for having me here. I would say being on the grounds of Harvard feels very grateful and very humbling. But let's start with this fun thing. How many of you know the full form of mom? M-O-M. Any guesses? Let's try.
Money.
Money, yes. What else? Mother, yes. Okay, let me tell you. My full form of mom is manager of organization and motivation. Does it sound similar? We manage the organization, what we call family. And then we make sure that we keep on motivating them, keep on inspiring them, isn't it? But there are some hard truths that being a mother is the biggest leadership title, but the least acknowledged, least appreciated. A child's first leader is a mother, and the last one to get acknowledged. Do we ever write in our resume, being experienced mother? We do not, right? But you all are leaders. And we all have a hidden CEO in our life. So let me tell you the story. I became a mother 25 years ago. But I found the hidden CEO in me 9 years ago. Sitting across the table with my daughter, she has a self-doubt in her head, a trembling voice, tears in her eyes, and she whispers, "Mom, I don't think so I can do it." She had just started with her high school journey, and she was so afraid and so scared with all the self-doubts, with all the pressure that comes with high school, isn't it? A lot of pressure about uncertainty, self-doubt, bullying, people judging you, peer pressure. There's so many things that comes along. And she said, "I don't think so, I'm ready." Now, being a mom, I could have all the answers, but I think I decided to be more like a strategist, the way the CEO does. What happens when one of your team members is not able to perform? You try to figure out what's the root cause. You sit with the employee and try to figure out the root cause. I sat with her. I tried to understand what's going on in her head. And then I had to pick up some talents, some skill sets of her life, which can build her self-esteem. Then the next thing, we become a motivator. We always tell them, "I believe in you. I'm there for you. Don't worry, I got this." Then we become the crisis manager. We keep them updated with the things. We make a whole plan. That's what I did with my daughter. I figured out that her biggest strength was writing. She had a knack of writing with her heart, using that in the form of a poetry. I thought, why not writing every day with a disciplined pattern? We can help you publish a book. She said, "Who will read my book?" "You don't worry about it. You will be published on Amazon." We published her first book. She got appreciated. The book is available on Amazon and it says, "Nature in My Heart." That encouraged her because when people started appreciating, "I've read your book. It's so beautiful. It's written so nicely." She was here. But being the hidden CEO and being the mom, I have to find out more. The second passion that she had was dancing. I said, "Let's launch your YouTube channel. Let's start learning again. Let's start teaching. Let's start performing." And I'm proud to say that today she has performed at most of the celebrity events. She teaches dance, and this year she is competing for World of Dance as well in July. So she'll be in LA, Los Angeles on that stage of World of Dance. Now, during all this, what I did was, I did everything that a CEO does. So we all have that hidden CEO in us. But while figuring it out for her life, while discovering her passions, building her dreams, I think I got a transformation. I realized that if one child can build their dreams by that motivation, by planning, by strategizing and finding that hidden potential, there's so many kids out who also need that. Do you all agree? Can I be that resource? That gave me a purpose. I was having a full-time corporate job. I said, no, that's not my calling. I need to help those students who are fighting with that monster of self-doubt. And that became my purpose, and that became my passion. And that led me to being an actual CEO of the first business that I started by the name The Success Store. There I work with kids. Now, when you talk about public speaking, leadership, I do not follow the traditional ways. What I do, I sit with them, I communicate. First is, I give my ear. I'm here to listen. Detox, take it out, share what's going on. Take me as your friend. And then finding their passions, I help them either to launch their business, either to write a book. I've helped 300 plus students so far to become published authors on Amazon. Help them go on the TEDx stage. Because when they start feeling good about themselves, they deviate their mind from all the weaknesses that they had. Because they don't have time for that self-doubt. Where's the time? That is the first thing. Then I started working with adults because many adults also face the same challenge. That self-doubt, when it creeps, it doesn't let you do anything. All the positivity, everything comes down. So I don't believe in just giving lectures. I make a plan with them the way a CEO does. So that's what I do. But then being into the glamorous world, as I'm the former Mrs. India Universe, how to work with those females who are on that stage of the pageant, because not everybody walks away with a crown. We all have that invisible crown on us. Do you all agree? Yes, we all do, right? A round of applause for all the moms, first of all. Having that invisible crown of confidence. But when you go for these pageants, only one person walks away with a crown. And the other girls think, I spent so much of money. I spent so much of hard work. I spent so much of my time. What did I earn? But I tell them, you follow the process, the progress, the journey. As Dr. Yanli and everybody said, it's all about the relationships. Start counting what you got from there. And that gave birth to my second business, which is by the name Fly Showcase. Fly means first, love yourself. I tell them, accept yourselves the way you are, love yourself, and then start growing in your life. So today, on this Mother's Day, I would like to convey this message to each one of you. You're not just caretakers. You are visionaries. You have started a startup called Family. You don't need a table, a corporate table to sit because your boardroom is maybe your kitchen or the edge of that bed where you're making your child sleep and telling, I got this. I'm there for you because that's our future leader. Isn't that beautiful? But still, and we all have that hidden CEO. The only thing is we need to find that. We need to discover that. So today I invite you all on this day, take a pledge while working with your child. Find that dream in yourself. While nurturing their passion, figure out what's your purpose. Find that calling and go for it. Do not let the world tell you that you cannot do this because you are enough. Look into the mirror and tell yourself, I am the CEO of my life. So today I stand here not just as Neetu, not just as a proud mom, but a woman who had worked hard. And my greatest successful, the most successful startup is my daughter's dream. And you all got this. Thank you.
It's very impressive speech. It's very inspiring me. One point is you mentioned the mother usually a giver, not taker.
Mm-hmm.
So this reminds me when I was in my university, we have a course is to teach us how to do the fundraising.
Mm-hmm.
So the closing class, the professor told us, never take advantage of people.
Yes.
So this is how people trust you, how people build a relationship with you.
Mm-hmm.
So as mothers, we are naturally
Givers. Yes.
So this is one trait of the hidden CEO. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.